Hey guys, this is Comic and today I'm doing a review for Lumberjanes and Gotham Academy issue 1, the crossover. And guys, also just a little update, I do have Comic episode 149 that is annotated, and the exclusive comics for that episode is in the description below. That's a show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show, so go check that out. But let's start talking about Lumberjanes slash Gotham Academy issue 1. I kind of just, I don't want to say randomly got this, but on whim got this series, because I don't read Lumberjanes. Lumberjanes. I heard good stuff about it, though. I have the first trade of it. I really want to read it, but I've never gotten a chance to read it. And with Gotham Academy, I kind of been on and off of it. My good friend Jay, he loves the series, and I've heard good stuff about it, but I can never really fully get into the series issue by issue. It just hasn't really totally grabbed me. But I wanted to try out this crossover, see if this is a good way to get into Lumberjanes or Gotham Academy, if it was a good hook for either series. So I read this digitally, so I don't have the physical copy with me. But interestingly enough, we have DC teaming up with different companies like IDW, and I'm pretty sure this is IDW comic, also Lumberjanes. So DC's kind of teaming up with indie companies to do these crossovers of popular books of indie titles. Like previously we had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and now we have Lumberjanes with Gotham Academy, which is a great fit. So let's start talking about this issue, like I said. So this issue introduces you to the Lumberjanes, kind of. You still don't really know all the characters unless you read the book. I was a little confused on that part. But, you know, they introduce the setting to you, and I guess they're kind of mystery solvers also. And you also get to see Gotham Academy, that they kind of have this own road trip, and they run into the Lumberjanes, and they're figuring out a mystery together. That's pretty much the whole issue. It's very much a setup issue. Now, artwork is very much in the style of Lumberjanes, so if you're a little bit more used to Gotham Academy's kind of, I know with Carl Kerschel, it was a little bit more like painting style type book, storybook type fairy tale type artwork, but Lumberjanes is a little bit on the lankier side, cartoony, so you get that type of version of artwork for this issue. And for me, I couldn't quite get into it because of that. It was a little hard to get into because, again, I've never read Lumberjanes before, but that's the style of art they usually have. I wonder if, like, halfway through they'll go into, like, the Gotham Academy style art. And the issue itself, I think, is a little hard to get into if you've never read Lumberjanes or if you've never read Gotham Academy, and I think that would have happened for a lot of readers. Maybe someone's picking this up, like me, who's read one series but wants to get into the next. So, you know, that was actually something, one of my favorite series now is Revival, and I started that out with a crossover with Revival and Shoes. So, you know, I think these crossovers are a good opportunity for series to actually cross over, but also for readers to kind of jump on and learn more about the other series. And that was a little bit of the downside here. You don't really get to see that. If you haven't read both series, you kind of are going to be lost. I think they explain Gotham Academy a little bit more in this issue, but Lumberjanes, I was kind of lost here of who the characters were. So overall, it didn't quite intrigue me as much as I wanted to, so I gave it 2.5 stars. Probably going to skip the next issue, but again, if you like both of these series, I think you're going to enjoy this, or at least either one of these series, you're going to enjoy this, and enjoy the style of the title, especially if you enjoy Lumberjanes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. I'll see you guys later. Bye.